Welcome to Florida Focus. I'm Ashley Smith. Students and their families are struggling these days when it comes to paying for college tuition. While the Torres family and many others are having difficulty finding their first home, one Wesley Chapel couple actually found the process to be a little bit easier. Back then, people had to find a call box like this one, open the door, and pull the lever and wait for help to arrive. Mattel is the latest company to recall some of its toys. Take this Barbie, for example. It's one of 83 products being recalled because of high amounts of lead in the paint. Drinks like vitamin water may seem healthy, but take a look at the label. There's 13 grams of sugar and 50 calories in one serving. There's 2.5 servings in this bottle. With the prices of airline tickets skyrocketing this holiday season, many people are turning back to the pumps. A Tampa woman takes her job hunt to the streets, literally. Good evening, I'm Ashley Smith. More than 7,000 people voted in Hillsborough yesterday. That's double the amount from 2004. In the newsroom, I'm Ashley Smith. Now back to you.
News from the region and from around the state. It's Florida Focus.
Welcome to Florida Focus. I'm Brian Aviles. For presidential hopefuls to win in Florida, they must target the I-4 corridor. From Tampa to Daytona Beach, this section of the state is a key to victory for both candidates. Ashley Smith reports.
With less than 50 days to Election Day, grassroots politics is all about personal interaction. John McCain's Hillsborough County co-chairman Mark Sharp calls it a campaign cornerstone.
It's the basic elements that are essential if you're going to have an effective campaign.
Across the Tampa Bay area, thousands of McCain volunteers hit the streets in support of their party. Whether it's waving at passing cars or knocking on doors, the goal is simple: gain voters.
It really creates a kinship, which we hope the voters will remember when they go and vote, and it can make all the difference.
Back in the neighborhoods, it's all retail politics as volunteers try to reach the more than 40% of Florida's registered voters who live along the I-4 corridor. As political experts point out, whoever takes the corridor also will win Florida.
Florida Focus repeatedly tried to follow volunteers for Democratic presidential candidate Barack Obama, but the Obama campaign never returned our calls. For Florida Focus, I'm Ashley Smith.
Thanks for watching. Join us again on Monday.
News from the region and from around the state. It's Florida Focus.
Welcome to Florida Focus. I'm Brian Aviles. Are you looking for something fun to do this weekend? Grab the kids and check out a piece of Tampa's history that's sparking interest for a whole new generation. Ashley Smith has the story.
For 67 years, the Tampa Fire Department has called an old red brick building on Zack Street home. Captain Jace Cohan is a 23-year veteran of the department. He says the idea for a fire museum took nearly a decade to come to life.
We've leased this building for $1 a year, and it is only to be used as a museum.
Restored to its original 1911 look, the museum now showcases a 1949 Mack-style fire truck, a wall full of firefighting equipment, old fire hoses, and even a giant fire extinguisher.
We also have a memorial room that's dedicated to Tampa firefighters who lost their life in the line of duty.
Today we use cell phones in case of emergency. We simply dial 911 and help arrives in a matter of seconds. But back then, people had to find a call box like this one, open the door, and pull the lever and wait for help to arrive.
And with switchboards like this one, fire crews were dispatched immediately. For more information, visit tampafirefightersmuseum.org. For Florida Focus, I'm Ashley Smith.
Thanks for watching. Join us again on Monday.
Earlier today, people waited in long lines at the polls to cast their vote. Hillsborough County set a new record for voter turnout in this year's election, especially with the younger voter.
Who did you vote for?
John McCain.
And why did you vote for John McCain?
Because I think he's more experienced. I think his economic policies are better. His foreign policies are better. I just think he's more ready to be a president than Barack Obama is.
Jared McCulley says he waited in line for over 3 hours to vote for John McCain, but it was worth it.
My family's always been Republican, and I support the president and what he's done, and I don't necessarily feel that Barack Obama could have done any better than what George Bush does. And I agree with Senator McCain on a lot of. I support him and what he stands for.
Now that the polls have closed, it's time to play the waiting game. We're here in Tampa at the Hillsborough County Republican Victory Party, watching the results come in.
The Republicans gathered together at a party in support of their candidate, John McCain. They cheered as votes for McCain from each state started to trickle in on the big screen. Despite Obama's lead, Hillsborough County Republican Chairman David Stork says the race isn't over yet.
Well, of course, I would hope that McCain would be the president, but I don't know that it's over yet. But I think we're doing fine in Hillsborough County, and that's all that we can have any control over.
45 minutes later, at 11 p.m., Senator Barack Obama was elected President of the United States. For The Oracle, I'm Ashley Smith.
New charter schools face a challenge in getting state funding. According to BradentonHerald.com, the First District Court of Appeal ruled today against a 2006 law that allowed a state panel to approve charter schools. Judges said the panel went against the Florida Constitution. Florida law requires that new charter schools get approval from school boards. Julie Jansen can now drop the interim from her title of superintendent for Pinellas County Schools. According to TBO.com, the Pinellas County School Board unanimously approved a 3-year contract for Jansen. The contract pays $200,000 a year with annual increases up to 5% based on performance. Your next driver's license will cost you a few more dollars. According to WSF Radio, the cost of a driver's license increased from $15 to $20 as of yesterday. You will get more for the extra $5 because the license will be good for 8 years instead of 6. Changing the way you get to work this month might do more than just save you money. According to TBN Weekly, Bay Area Commuter Services offers prizes to those who agree to use a commute option rather than driving alone this month. For more information, go to www.tampabayrideshare.org. According to 10connects.com, an annual report from the National Center for Public Policy and Higher Education shows that from 1982 to 2007, college tuition and fees went up 439%, while the median family income only went up 147%. Now, while these figures may seem alarming, don't worry too much. There's a new website that can offer some help. Earlier today, history happened right here in Tampa Bay. Florida Focus was there to see a significant change in our military leadership. Here's Jesse Garcia. Florida's $9.3 billion citrus industry may be in trouble. According to TampaBay.com, the Chinese disease known as the yellow dragon could hurt the citrus crop over the course of the next decade. Crops affected by the bug turn a yellow color, forming a dragon-like pattern. The citrus can be saved if researchers figure out how to control the spread. Earlier this morning, Orange County officials found the remains of a small child less than a mile from missing toddler Kaylee Anthony's home. According to ABC Action News, a small skull was found in a wooded area about 60 to 70 feet in. The age and gender has not yet been determined. The area was searched before, but it was submerged underwater. Now, right now, there's only speculation as to whether or not the body is Kaylee's. Kaylee has been missing since June 16th. Her mother, Casey, says she left her with a babysitter and hasn't seen her since. In the newsroom, I'm Ashley Smith. Now back to you. Rays fans go nuts. That means big business for Mickey's Peanuts. According to 10connects.com, in addition to supplying peanuts to other stadiums across the country, the Palm Harbor Company will also shell out more nuts for the Rays' unexpected World Series appearance. Rays fans consume nearly 500,000 nuts per game. Thanks for watching. Join us again tomorrow.